Whoa, 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 whoa. How you playing like that? Did the game teach you? Did you teach yourself? Did you make the video game? Well, let's say you were a developer. A great question that you have to ask is, how do I teach my player how to play my game? Now, unless you've been living under Patrick's boulder, you probably know what Ultrakill is, and how good it is too. And I think one of the most underrated aspects about the game is how easy it is to pick up and how good it is at teaching you how to play it. So today, I want to go over 3 different core aspects that Ultrakill uses to help you get acquainted to it. And hopefully, if you're an aspiring game developer, you can take these tools and use them for your own game. Now, I'm not gonna hold a gun to your head and tell you this is how you make a video game, but it can be really useful. Now, without further ado, let's start off with... Now, what I'm specifically going to do is only tackle the prologue just to give an idea of how much it teaches you, yet how easy it is to get acquainted with it. One of the first things Ultrakill ever teaches you is the feedbacker, or just blue arm. Right away, even without the tutorial, you can figure out, oh hey, by punching these guys, the blood that they drop heals me. And heck, even the first level without the tutorial teaches you basic things like sliding and wall jumping. And of course, the core aspect of a first-person shooter is, well, the gun it gives you. The revolver is pretty much the only thing you ever use throughout the first level, and then the second level gives you a shotgun, and that's pretty much the only thing you use throughout the prologue. It's actually quite simple when you think about it. Like, it's only 2 weapons with 2 different alt fires, and that's pretty much it for the first 5 levels of the game. And barely any words or text is given to you to tell you how to use these tools. You just kind of figure it out on your own, and the game slightly pushes you forward in the right place. I'll actually elaborate on this later. So like I said, a punch and 2 guns is pretty much all you use throughout the first levels. But of course, we need something to ultra kill with, right? Now, of course, any video game needs to have an obstacle for the player to overcome with, and in Ultrakill's case, it's killing demons. Now, if you've had a keen eye on the game, you'll notice that every time a new character is introduced, it is just that character in one room, or multiple of the same character in that one room. This is genius. Without uttering a word, you immediately get acquainted to how the enemy works and aren't, like, distracted by other things. Then, once you've learned that character, it'll put it with other characters to up the challenge. It has a very similar philosophy to Doom, which is incredibly smart. It's not the enemies having lots of health or doing lots of damage, it's the way they act that makes them challenging. And there's also a progression in which the enemies are introduced and their challenge. You first start off with Run Man and Shoot Man, but then also you get Rock Man, who shoots a lot but can't move pretty much at all. But then you also have Run Man more, but also shoots more too. And then finally you get to the Yellow Run Man, and he has a sword, and you gotta learn how to parry him. Again, without uttering a single word, the game teaches you how these characters work, ups the challenge, and how to beat them. Now finally that I've discussed the tools in which the game gives you and the enemies that you have to fight, the last thing I want to go over is... Now, when I talk about handholding, I also need to explain what it is. Handholding is essentially whenever the game tells you how to do something, whether it be text, dialogue, tutorials, what have you. Lack of handholding is when the game expects you to figure it out on your own. Surprisingly, Ultrakill does both. As I've discussed, a lot of the handholding is seen when the enemies are introduced or how the tools are given to you, but the lack of handholding is also seen in, well, the style system, a big part of the game. When you start doing cool shit, the style shows that you did cool shit, but it doesn't tell you how you got it. This forces the player to experiment and see what they can do. The game then rewards the experimentation by giving you a ton of points and showing it on the style meter. The game then allows for creativity and leeway for all the combos and crazy shit you can do. Now to finally wrap it up. Ultrakill uses these 3 core aspects that I've discussed earlier to allow the player to learn the game quickly and easily, but also do cool stuff. And they also all go hand in hand. The enemies and the way they're placed and used allow you to use your tools in different ways to combo each other. The style system then rewards the player for using these combos. The points then also allow the player to buy more stuff to build up their arsenal and learn more stuff. And I want to reiterate, this is all taught in the first 5 levels of the game, and then once the player all learns this, they can do really cool shit like... Anyways, that's about all I wanted to say. Now that I'm on summer break, I can start cooking up stuff again, and hopefully I could get a sequel to the Golden Freddy video. Well, hopefully you found this video informative, and I will see you all next time. Fuck you, machine! I have paid $10 Google AdSense to show you this message!